Yo, what's up, guys? I don't normally do like talking videos or anything like that, but I don't know. I guess I just today I felt like sharing a message. So I think the big message is, it's okay to be alone. Like when I first moved to Arizona from home, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. It was a really massive change, and I think I made a lot of bad decisions. I was definitely a lot less experienced there, and I just ended up bum rushing into this transition here to to school, and there was a lot I didn't think of, and because of that, I had a lot of hard times when I came here. But I think the biggest benefit to coming here and doing this is that even though it was a hard process, I learned to understand myself better. I'm out here with a friend, I'm out here with a roommate who isn't here half the time, and that's not on him. Like, he's out doing his thing, and that's fine. But being alone with your thoughts, being able to clear your head, being able to find a new appreciation for yourself and everything, it's it's hard at first when you realize how much shit you really got going on up here. And that was kind of like the shock I experienced when I was alone. When I was alone, I felt like it was magnified because I didn't know anyone here. You know, like I didn't know anyone in Arizona. I have no support system here. I don't have any family here. Everyone I know, my support system's 1,000 miles away in central Iowa. So, but what that does, it allows you to learn to depend on yourself, and you dig into those reserves and you realize how freaking strong you are as an individual. And one of the biggest advantages I've had to moving here is that even though schooling didn't work out and everything, I've learned how mentally tough I am, and that I've finally gotten to a place in my life where like I feel like I don't need anyone to define me as an individual. Like, I'm comfortable saying that I'm alone, but I'm happy with that because every day I'm out here, I'm constantly getting better. I'm always on my grind. And yeah, I'm always working. I'm always out doing something. But I'm always finding fulfillment in what I'm doing. And I guess if there's anything I want you to take away from the sit down with you guys, is that if you feel alone, you aren't alone because you got yourself. And you should always be your biggest supporter in life. You have so much potential as an individual, and I say that because previous to this, I didn't think there have been things that I've done in the last year that I never thought I would have been capable of doing by myself. Like moving to a totally different state I'd never been to before by myself. Nearly being homeless and losing my apartment this winter, not being able to find a job for 4 months when I got here, running completely out of money, going to bed hungry. Those things all happen, but I think I'm so much stronger after that. I'm just like I'm so thankful because now I feel like I have a renewed sense of faith, and I feel strengthened by my Lord Jesus Christ, and I have a lot of reassurance knowing that my family is doing well back home. Even if I can't be with them right now, I'm just so happy that they're okay, and that's what keeps me going every day. because I'm working towards my future. I'm never going to stop moving. I'm always going to be doing something because I don't ever want to stop getting better. This journey has been amazing. And yeah, sometimes I do feel that loneliness, but it's so exciting at the same time knowing you're going headfirst into something alone. And you get to experience that whole thing by yourself and take in the full immersion of that moment. So, I guess, yeah, number one thing I want you to take from this is it's okay to be by yourself as long as you're not beating yourself up, as long as you're staying moving and you're staying motivated and you're doing your thing and you're enjoying what you're doing. I would encourage you to take time to really get to know yourself better. Take time to pray and grow in your faith. Take time to really unpack your emotions and find ways to deal with them, so that way you can release that whatever's stressing you out or that negative energy. You know, make sure that your mind is working for you, because your mind is the one thing that you have complete control over in this world. So, be on your side always. Always be your number one supporter. And, whoever's watching this, if you watch through this whole thing, I hope that this comes to you at the right time. Because I know I recently heard this message and it just brought a lot to light. And being alone's alright. Because God brings people into our lives when we least expect it. I find the most important people to me in my life have been when I keep my nose to the grindstone. I'm working harder than I ever have, and when I least expect it, when I least want people in my life. But the people that come into my life are of high quality, and I just find myself so thankful and so blessed on those occasions that happens. So, maybe I'll meet more important people here. But I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a good night.